Hey everyone, it's Jen from the Blue Nets, and this week for my Throwback Thursday, I'm going to talk about the time I got to meet Chris Young. I got to meet Chris when he had just won Nashville Star, and for anybody who doesn't know what Nashville Star is, it was pretty much the countrified version of American Idol. It was just all country music. Chris was my favorite from the very beginning of that season, my whole family's favorite. We voted for him every week. Of course he won. So when he won, they did their tour. And they came to the Anaheim House of Blues, which is right here near Disneyland. This is also back in the days of MySpace. Matt, who was one of the top 4, was giving out backstage passes through MySpace. So I emailed him and said, hey, can I have a couple passes for my sister and I? And he said, sure. And back then, you know, it wasn't a big thing, like smartphones weren't even invented yet. You didn't really record on your phones, but they still took your phones, they took your cameras. I wish I had video footage to show you. I don't, because we weren't allowed to record in there. I remember we walked in and I told my sister, I'm like, okay, just in case I get nervous, I'm gonna look for the tallest guy in the room, because if any of you have met Chris, you know that he's a pretty tall drink of water, right? So I'm pretty tall myself. I thought, I'm gonna look for the tallest guy. So we walk in, and it was kind of like a makeshift room that they had like poles up with like curtains around to make a room for this this meet and greet. So I remember walking in, and the tallest guy was literally, I could have almost bumped into him. He was right in front of me. I look up, he's wearing like all black, I believe, black cowboy hat, and I look at his face, I'm like, that's Chris Young, right? I just remember saying hi to him and shaking his hand, and he just seemed so genuine, so humble, and from what I've heard about him still, he's exactly the same. I've heard that he's just still such a really nice guy, and really nice to be around. So it's nice to know that. Sometimes you don't know how people can change later on in their career when it starts blowing up and everything. But from what I've heard, he's still just as genuine as he was before, which is really great to hear. What I did get to bring back from the concert, which I still have to this day, is my picture. There it is. I think it's one of the promo pictures they probably had back at the time. And so I printed that out, and then here's his autograph. There it is. It's really cool. And he could have almost been like wearing this exact same outfit. I mean, I think that's what he was wearing. So it was really cool. So, you know, if you get a chance to see him live, please do. You know, check out his tour dates. Go to chrisyoung.com. He's such a great singer, songwriter, musician, a performer. And check him out on his social media too, man. He's on Facebook, he's on Instagram, he's on Snapchat now, which is really cool. So I follow him on Snapchat. So go do that. Oh, he's on Twitter. Yeah, go check him out on social media and support him. So thanks so much for watching this Throwback Thursday about Chris Young. We'll see you next week.
Before anybody starts getting crazy.